Good morning, 17th September 21. Zelectricity. Zets are really suffering with millennials this electricity crisis. It is very funny to see how when we have this havoc, zero remorse of politicians towards Zs and millennials, because the proof is very simple. When the megawatt goes from 70 euro towards 188, like last night at 10 p.m., 188 megawatt, then there is a huge crisis in the restructuring of taxes, restructuring of profits of energy companies. And then energy companies reply, we are going to stop nuclear power plants because they are under laws. And the government says, you cannot do that. And then electricity companies' prices in the stock exchange goes down, and the future dividends will be stopped in energy companies, electricity companies, and then everybody talks about this and everybody is worried. But when we talk about these Z and millennials not having a job, not having a decent job, not having a proper job, suicide being number one cause of the deaths of Zs and millennials, no one cares about that. I wonder what kind of remorse do politicians in Europe have? Because this is not only a problem of Spain, this is a problem of Europe. And then if we look around, yes, you see, around, we see poverty for new generations, and the difference between the poverty and the billionaires or millionaires is becoming wider and wider worldwide. So this electricity title really reflects the zero remorse you politician, you government worker earning 50,000 euros doing nothing, 4 million in Spain only, have towards then barrier of entry. These new Z millennials cannot enter the labor market. Why? Because you are occupying a job and are having 4 times more the wage average Z millennials have, and you're doing nothing, and you have zero remorse. Yes, let's be very clear in this energy we are providing today, digital energy, so that we know what you're going to do from now on. Well, I give you a few recommendations. First of all, you have to make everybody free firing, because what happens is that there is certain psychopaths in certain labor unions or certain companies that really make the others really be fired, and this is very simple. Also, it really makes it impossible to fire these workers, because then the new ones, the millennials cannot enter the labor market. So there's a huge problem with the judges, because they give all the sentences in favor of workers. And if we do have an issue with a worker, it's not because we don't need any workers. I mean, we do need workers, it's very clear. We need to employ responsible workers. But if we have 30% income tax, 34% social security, these two account for 64%. If these two instead of 64% would be something like 20%, of course, there would be no unemployed, and the Z and millennials would be able to enter in the labor market. It's really amazing how you, with no remorse, prime minister or governments, have really taken down 80% of tax of electricity. But these Z and millennials, you have not taken down the employees tax. So still, they are not competitive. So please, this is a video for you. If your mother and your father work in the government, tell them, well, if you are a Z and millennial, don't wait what the country is going to do for you. Just what can you do for your country? And then what can you do for yourself? It's very clear that your Prime Minister is more worried about the electricity price and lowering 80% of this tax than of the employer's cost to employ you, the millennial, because we need you. We want to employ you. And we want to get rid of those workers that are really psychopaths in companies, and that we can employ much lower wage people, new people, because we need all of you employed. We need to be competitive again, and we need to employ everybody. This is our must, and give you a plus for productivity. Yes, very funny, isn't it? Like a subscribe, the millennials. You must do it yourselves. You cannot wait your mom and dad do something for you. They will do nothing but get the pension out of your wage, and that's illegal too. Thank you. Take care. Bye.